Alright, it's a video response to East Coast Prepper. What do we pack in our bug out bag, in our bob? And here is my bug out bag. Here I'm going to show you some of the stuff I've got in it, as well as other bug out bags, 72-hour bags, whatever you want to call them. And over here, just starting from the beginning, I pulled everything out of these bags, so it's just a total mess, but it's always good to do this, so I appreciate East Coast Prepper putting that out. Got a water jug here. Got some emergency space blankets, whatever you want to call them. These things really keep your body heat in. So I go through the list here. I'll just try to set it off to the side because I got so much junk here. I got a large, actually Ziploc baggie, which is huge. That thing measures out, you know, a good 3 foot by 2 foot, I think. And this is great right here if you need to go over a stream or river. You can pack your gear in here, like your dry clothes, so you won't be soaked at the other end. I've got some, some warm clothing here. We're in California, but it still gets a little cold here in the winter time, so I've got a scarf here, and I've got some heavy gloves, and I got a little boonie hat here. This is really good right here, keeping the sun out of your eyes, especially when you got a lot of snow. Some more warm clothing, beanie cap, balaclava, some more warm gear, a couple pairs of dry socks. This all came out of my my basic bug out bag here. Another bottle of water, my wife's bottle of water. Roll of toilet paper, just because it's nice to have a little convenience, of home. I've got active GPS that works. Okay, I'm sorry, this is my old hunting license and stuff, but I've got all the directions here for the GPS, just in case I can't figure something out or in case I have a question. Plus I have local maps of the surrounding D6, D7 hunting areas and other pouches that'll show me every stream, every creek in the area nearby, and that's what I think is one of the most important things, to know your layout of your geography. Got some flashlights, important. I've got little camp spoons and forks and some basic tape. Tape is pretty much indispensable. Don't need it, but I got a little diamond sharpening stone. That'll work in a pinch if I need it. Some foot heat warmer things. Just some basic dental care, because I guess that's, it's a luxury, but it's nice to have. Old school can opener. Carmex, because you're going to have chapped lips. And some of this stuff is just my options, it's nothing that you need to have, of course. I got one of these windproof lighters, waterproof windproof lighters. Locks in this case, so even if all your lighters and stuff get flooded, this will stay definitely dry. I got one of these stainless steel mess kits. Most people have seen these. They just got a fork and a spoon and a knife, and you can cook your clothes or your food in there. And coming here to the back of the pack, from that way. Coming here to the back of the pack, you've got just some basic fanny pack stuff to hold items, DRMS handheld radios. Let's see, fishing string, 8 pounds, pretty generic. Trout magnets are great for fishing in the high country. All it is a little jig, a little grub, and a hook. I've got some gloves here in case I need them. These are the no cut, you can, like fillet-end gloves, but they're really nice. I got a whistle for emergency situations in case I need a signal to somebody. I've got this Gerber camp axe / shovel. Really nice, heavy-duty, collapsible shovel. Pack of batteries there for my radios and my GPS and AAA. And I have some also in AA. Here is the shovel here, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And this thing opens like this. The handle comes out like that. I know it's black, kind of hard to see, but it's made really well. And when you adjust this here, you can turn it into a pickaxe, which is pretty slick there for digging, whatever you want to do. And then on top of that, you also have the last option, which is a hammer for tent stakes, but also if you're building something in the high country, a hammer and a shovel is a couple of things that are just indispensable. If you can have a full-size shovel, that's even better if you can pack that in or somehow. But the hammer and a shovel are two things that you will always need. So going on here, I got my battery for my packs, and this will AAA's. I got some AA's too that'll work for my GPS and my radios. Got a harmonica. Of course, you don't need one of these, but it's nice to pass the time. Lighters upon lighters. I got dozens of them in all of my bags, so I got lighters everywhere. Good compass. Always a necessity. Pretty much you can look at the sun, you can look at the stars, figure out what's east, west, where you're going. But compass is a great addition to have. It gives you a lot of confidence. This little flashlight here, it's kind of a tent light, hangs up on a hook. It's extremely light, weighs nothing. Picked it up at Harbor Freight, love that store. And that's pretty good because all the LEDs. I got some of these eyesight lights that hang on your ear. It's kind of like a Bluetooth system. Very, very bright little lights. Got these in my packs. I got a tie-down strap, because anybody who's ever moved anything or had to bundle up firewood knows if you have a tie-down strap, you can grab about 100 pieces of firewood, bundle it up, and carry it with you a lot better and easier than tying it with a rope. Because with a rope, more than likely it's going to fall apart, but you can carry some massive wood on that one. Flashlights, some more flashlights. Use some old school flashlights we got. Headlamp for hands-free. This is a great addition here. And it has different little police right there, pull you over. All the different little features of it. But it's great to have hands-free because sometimes you need that. More radios. Has a weather channel on them. Some vitamins, miscellaneous stuff. Winchester skinny knife, some straps, some Purell. We got a big container of this, plus little containers in every little pouch. You never know, sickness, bacteria can get you. Long-lasting candles. We got a ton of these all over the packs here and there. Here's some more candles. Salt, pepper, sugar. These are necessities, especially if you're going to be cooking, staying out for a while, a little more than 72 hours. More radios, handheld radios, Cobras, Unidens. This is just a can, but you can make firewool in this can. You can start fires in this can. You can keep fires mobile in this can. You can use it for drinking water. You can use it for food. All it is a food can. So when you're done with your cans, don't throw them out. They're indispensable. You can use them for reflective mirrors. You can use a can for just about anything. Wrap twine around it. You just use it as a fishing spool when you go fishing with them. Hold the lure like this on the line, flick it out, and then you can bring it in just like that. Push a little rapalos to the weeds or the rooster tails in the high country for trout. Can is very important. Stick will work too, but it's a lot harder to retrieve the lures in, just like a fishing pole. So a can is great to have. Now we have plenty of canned food items, so I don't need this can, but I bring it just for demonstration. I threw it in here. Fillet knife, really sharp, fits in your pocket, which is a nice addition. I don't have to worry about having a full knife stabbing through my pack or anything. Assortment of different knives, serrations, cutting, straight edge, all this other junk. Machete or a heavy knife, it's good to have. Cutting through wood, lumber, whatever. It's always good to have a real heavy knife, just in case you need it, even for self-defense. Pair of decent binoculars. These ones right here are a little bit old school, Simmons, but very powerful. They work great. Really good set of binoculars. And you need to know what's coming or who's coming, you know, friend or foe. It's just a good idea to have them. This is a lot of weight, but we got 5 people to carry the load. In here, just a lot of miscellaneous bags, matches, lighters, windproof lighters, fire strikers, fire steel, 70-gallon yard trash bag, Harbor Freight. This thing right here is great too. Let's say you have to come into town and get supplies. This bag will help you. It holds 135 pounds, I believe, of weight. So if you need to pack a whole bunch of junk back, this is the bag to do it. These multi-knives have all the different blades, from serrated to fish scale, a pouch of oil, sharpening stone. This is nice and compact. Goes in here, one of the side pockets, so it's easy to get to. You know exactly where it's at. This shouldn't be in here, but got some gunpowder, some ammunition. It's just kind of loose in case you need to do something with that. This is a large pump for one of those Alhambra 5-gallon water jugs. If you find one of those, you get a hold of one of those, you can use this as a drinking fountain. So if you have those large Alhambra water jugs, you just pop this on the top and you have instant water. You don't have to turn those things upside down. So that's nice. And then coming over here, trade here. Coming over here on this side, we have the other packs we got. This one here is just full of a lot of gear, fishing stuff, ammunition, hunting supplies, a whole bunch of different stuff. This pack was emptied out too. This is one of those Ranger packs or whatever you want to call them. A military backpack. Has some gimbals on them and some D-rings and hooks and stuff like that. So that's a nice little military backpack that a lot of this stuff was in. My main bug out bag has a tarp on it, has a bungees on it, has a one sleeping bag on it, and all these extra pouches. And right here in this bag, this is where most of our food is for 72-hour bug out. Soups, fruits. Let's just do it like this and make it easier for you. So that one bag contained water and, I don't know, a couple dozen cans of tuna, some instant foods, candle, lighters, all this stuff. Seems like overkill, but when you're supporting the 5, you're going to need it. And we'll, of course, divvy it up between the family. So if you're going to have to bug out real quick, you know, you're going to need some food and some water and basic light. A couple basic things you'll definitely need. So on top of all these packs here, and there's still more stuff in here, I've got a black pack over here. This is a large bag too as well that's filled with some of the supplies that we have. Decent walking stick. I'm going to see that. It's actually a spear I made. And then after that, you know, the weapons. Stuff like that. So anyway, looks like a mess here, but this is some of the food, some of the gear. Looks like a lot, but it all packs into 3 or 4 packs, and this is what we have for our 72-hour bag.